Going live, going live, going live, going live, and you're live. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special. Hold on there. I forgot to change my work hat. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the crossing guards. Shout out to the school teachers. Shout out to law enforcement personnel, medical field personnel, military personnel. Whatever it is your job description is, shout out to you. Shout out to Troy Stars Trucking Vlogs. Troy just showed up the other day and I was wondering where he was at and all that. Extra special shout out to the people who wish good for others as much as you wish good for yourself. You're a good person. Don't let that go over your head. Shout out to you. I see all the names rolling in. Thank you for being here. Great Goodies says up, up, up. First person. Sharon Ingram is in the building as well. Mervyn the Point, Jamaica Kerr is also here. Rosalind Smichael. Lil Red Gucci, thank you for being here. Shout out to you. Kaitai Jai Empress is in the building. Upment. Jay Robinson is here. Senior Sexy is here. Tracy Chen is here. Dorothy T is here. Sharon Ingram is here. BM. Trini L. Bay, big up yourself. Lisa Watkins is here. Mervyn the Point, Jamaica Kerr is in the building. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you greatly. Virtuous Fire. Missy Brum Brum as well. Listen, before we get started, right, I have to do something with a song. And y'all know when I do something with this song, I cannot leave the song here because it's not my song. So I'm going to have to edit the video out. And the best way for me to do that is to start it now at the beginning of the show. That way we just edit out that and the show start where it starts. There's a particular song that's going around with some, it will, how should I say it? It will segue into an argument or a little conversation. See, this song right here is a Maka Diamond new song, which I like.
Money, money, money.
Which
Show me all your money.
Yo, hold on.
Show me all your money. Money, money, money. Give me all your money. Show me all your money.
Hold on.
Money. Give me all your money, baby. Love. Money, baby. Jump. Broke pocket, get a run.
Hi, Maka. Hold on. Come on in.
Money. Give me all your money, baby. Love. Money, baby. Jump. Broke pocket, get a.
Hold on. Remember, I know where you at, you're probably cold right now. Where I'm at, it's like 80-something degrees already. We looking forward to summer weather already. Next week, a spring break. The picnic them out of school. The beaches will be full. So we warming up already. See, Maka Diamond, find it. I'm looking for a summer playlist, okay? And the straight vibes rhythm, that is on the summer playlist. The whole thing. Maka Diamond has found it with this song, but there's a problem. There's something that I have to say, which I'm going to say. Run it back from the top, because we have to go cut it out anyway.
Money.
Go on, Maka.
Show me all your money. Money. Give me all your money, baby. Love. Money, baby. Jump. Broke pocket, get a run. What a talk about your love. Money make me talk to you sweet.
Yeah, Maka.
Money make me want to hear you speak.
Voila.
Money make me feel complete. Money make me feel weak. I love money, dad. Money put me in the mood anytime we feel sad. So when you see me give me money, if you want to see a bad girl, give me money, make me go and back you. Money. Show me all your money.
All right then.
Money.
Easy, Maka, easy. That one the name Money by Maka Diamond. See? Here's my thing. Maka drop a song now that's called Money. Give me all your money. Let me remind myself that this is where you're gonna have to cut the video So when you see me do this, remember say, yes, so you cut it off so flow. That was a message to me, all right? So Maka Diamond dropped a song and video, right? Y'all need to go check it out. The song is bad, the video is bad. It's right in the line of what's going on. I don't know if you're catching what's trending. There's a girl who did a song where everybody are cover them face and wind up them little waist like this now. That's the trending thing. That song fits right in line with the play for that song. Here's the problem. If there was ever an award for the croniest dancehall song that was ever made, crony, me say, crony, the croniest dancehall song ever made, it would also go to Maka. And I don't think what she did can rub out. Now, I have to be careful how I'm talking now because I have the utmost respect for a foundational artist like a Maka Diamond. Maka Diamond has been in dancehall music for a while. She is a pillar in dancehall music. She has paved the way so that the Shensias of today and all the other young females who you see doing their thing can be doing their thing. She's a part of that, right? You have to give her our big credit and a lot of credit for her sustainability then, her longevity, right? And her contribution to the culture. But Darty T said it's a bit cartoony. Well, it's supposed to be playful. You know, I don't want to hear too much serious music. People act like music can't be fun anymore. When it comes to our music, everybody is like, why can't you teach and preach? And sometimes, listen, when I'm at the club and I done purchased a bottle and I'm halfway through the bottle, I don't want to hear no preaching. This ain't the time to be preaching. This is the time when I come to have fun, right? So when music can be fun to man and funny and all that, put some comedy in it. Like somebody was saying the other day, Professor Nuts was the master of that. Comedian in and comedy laughing in the music. And it seems like nobody else has picked up that mantle to do that. So you go to the music for all kind of things. Yeah, you go to it to learn, but you go to it to dance. You go to it to have fun. You go to it to escape. You know what I mean? Money, money, money. Who don't want some money? Give me all your money. Who don't want some money? See? So it's just one of them things there. You're out partying and you hear that song there with the nice rhythm, the nice beat. You have to dance up yourself to it. My problem is I can see it sticking in your head. Yes, it's very catchy. It's very catchy and it's a common thing for everybody. The whole of it out here. Every one of you this morning that woke up and went to work, you went to work for money. Okay? Every bill that comes to your house requires money to pay them bills there. All right? Everything about you is money. You might not want to see it that way, but it is. Don't have no money now and see what the problem is. Okay? It's not money is the problem, you know, it's the lack of money is the problem. So with that said, the song is very fitting. We are getting ready for the summer, you know. But check it out. And remember the song that Maka Diamond did with the brother one named Derek Morgan? You remember that? Maka Diamond did a song with Derek Morgan. Watch Missy Brown Brown with the W2. Taxes are gonna file. What? Listen. Now, Maka did a song with Derek Morgan. Derek Morgan to me is like one of the croniest people ever. You know, and then Maka went go do the song with him and then put him in dancehall. And I thought it was not fitting. Like dancehall never ready for that, right? And that's the song never went anywhere, first of all. And I knew it wasn't gonna go nowhere. And no, you should go with this new song, and the new song have a vibe and a feel to it, but I don't feel like people are gravitating to it like they should. I think it's because of what she did. That Derek Morgan, something that can't rub out. It can't rub out. It's crony. So if there was ever a reward, a trophy for the you have the music awards and you have song of the year and the song that streamed the most on YouTube or Spotify or whatever, and then the song that did this and the song that did that. The song that she did with Derek Morgan deserves the award for the croniest dancehall song of all time. Dancehall never went there before. And I know Maka was trying something new, And I know that she was also thinking about her coins, you know, because Derek was trending on TikTok and all these things. Me not even see Derek no more, don't know which part him, they don't care either, but she should have never done that. I thought to myself when she did that song with Derek, I thought to myself, she just scraped the bottom of the barrel just now. And not only that, as a real Jamaican, may I tell you this, she introduced her energy into dancehall that is unwelcomed. You know what I'm saying? It's unwelcomed. She dancehall is very hypocritical, you know. Remember we talked about this before? Because I've seen it before. I seen one time Gage song start play. I don't in your throat, girl. Tapping eyes and all right. Are you walking? Gun in your throat, girl. That song, when it started to play, I saw in a dance hall party in Jamaica, me see two girl start kiss in front of everybody, you know. Now, for me, homosexuality is homosexuality. I don't care if it's two girl or two man, are the same thing for me, right? So I saw homo activities in a dance in Jamaica. Please walk with me with this. This was very surprising for me to see. If them are going with it, they're going on with it, right? We see them about the place. We know some of them are very flamboyant, some are very outspoken. Okay, you do your thing. This ain't the old time Jamaica when man run you down and chop you up and you have to scale 2 fence. We even make joke and say, fast like 10 Batman. You know, we past that time there. Them good to go now. But to see it actually happen in a dance in Jamaica, where a girl grab a next girl and the two of them start exchange tongue and them something there, Jamaica, and nobody fling a rock stone, nobody cuss a bad word, nobody say, yo, stop it. Nobody said nothing. People were actually watching and laughing and enjoying. So I said, yo, okay, so this reached Jamaica now. Remember, I know, me I come from a time when the DJ them used to stop the music and say, any man whenever put your hand in the ear, so if you can't put your hand in the ear, so that means that you is why, right? Everybody hand in the ear and think. Fast forward now to where women are exchanging tongues. Them gone from girl, wind up on girl, and she pat up her girlfriend body and squeeze up her breast and dance with her, and we ask them, what is that? And them say, the men make us feel threatened, so we go out in group as girls, and women are making their own monies nowadays. So we treat ourselves to a night out, and we enjoy ourselves in a group, and we stay safe that way. Me say, yeah, okay. You can go out with your friend them, but you know, if you wind up on her simulating sex, like yeah, Gara Backers, because me did grab one of my brethren them and do that, it would have look away, right? It wouldn't look away, it would have look like me's a Batman. All right. But we make them go with that. Then them start kiss in the dance and say, well, you know, it was just a kiss. Okay. Here comes Maka now with Derek. This is pushing the boundaries. Here comes Maka now with Derek. And it never fly. It never fly. Maka just introduced and then tried to turn Derek into an artist. I want y'all to understand the magnitude of what Maka did, you know. A foundational artist in dancehall music who's respected up yourself because she is foundational, right? Kicking enough door for all of the ones you see before you today that's hot and doing it. All the Stefflon Dons, all the Shenseas, even the Spice them and all them, Maka them paved the way there. So for you, Maka now, if you go take a man like Derek and turn him in a dancehall artist, knowing that he is openly, flamboyantly gay, the people them never take too good to it. So okay, he's openly flamboyantly gay, the people never take too good to it. I know just said Derek openly flamboyantly gay. Like L.A. Lewis did say one time. L.A. Lewis said something like, you could have go get one of the clean Batman them, one of the one them where carry themselves decent, all these things. She went and got Derek like the dirtiest Batman in Jamaica. Somebody where non-progressive, just walk, hold, damn beg in a push slippers. Derek foot back them look like the road. You know what I mean? And put him in a dancehall to come be a dancehall artist. With knowing that dancehall music is male dominated anyways already. Well, Mr. The Boom, you know. So So I say, yo, this is the she went and got the craniest Batman in the craniest Batman on the island and turned him in a dancehall artist, and everybody was like, oh hell no. Matter of fact, we're not even with the song nasty. That shit way. The song no sound good, you no sound good, him no sound good. We don't want to hear nothing from you again. So now that she has money, everybody is still like this. She again. She's getting the she again. She again, turn her off. You know, she's getting the turn off now. So Claudette says, can't find you since yesterday. What? Shad Cassell, morning from Reggae Girl say, I never seen Derek on social media, only at Auntie Donna Yard. Boy, Derek, they're all over the place, one. Social media is his home. You know, I've seen, and I'm not an avid TikToker, and I don't follow anybody on TikTok, like watch them live and sit down there and enjoy myself or nothing. So when they take the videos from TikTok and post them other places, like even Nicki Minaj, them know what them are doing now. Nicki Minaj took to Derek. And from Nicki Minaj took to Derek, the whole like Jamaican girl them over there now start calling him uncle. Wanna leave uncle alone. Want my uncle, Then you had what's his name? The promoter guy where beat up the people them the other day, the TikTokers, beat them up and then disappear, left the country. Ramesh went over there and he too gifted Derek, as in, oh, I'm gonna put up Derek in hotel tonight and all this. You know, watch it trending. So while Maka had this song with him was trending, so I said, Nicki Minaj, I gift him. Maka Diamond, I'll do song with him, turn him in an artist. Ramesh talk about him, I put him up in a hotel and give him a nice this and a nice that. Him deserve good things too. And I thought to myself, I'm like, why are all these people, influential people, gravitating towards Derek, the dirtiest Batman in Jamaica, Derek? I say dirtiest Batman in Jamaica because Jamaica full of Batman. I whole heap of them down there. Me see them, right? But why y'all gravitating towards the one that walk and beg all the time and don't do nothing progressive, productive? He has the dirtiest, nastiest mouth and stinkingest attitude ever. And this is who you're promoting, right? I say, I feel with culture this. That's not our rascal culture. Burn that out. Burn it off. Matter of fact, chop it off, fling it away, bury it, no business. But once she did that song with him, I think Maka Diamond blighted herself. I know what they're pushing. I already know what they're pushing. So that's why you see Nicki Minaj come gift him lions and stuff. Mister one night, you know, it flipped across my screen and I watch it. I'm say, this is after it happened. I guess somebody shared it. Nicki Minaj gives Derek multiple lions. I say, on the screen. I'm here, why? I want this backside. And then me here, I'm here, Bumba Clad, she give him one next one. She give him one next one. Like she give him whole heap of lion, you know. So I start look up now, I say, how much lion? One lion I like 3,000 or something US dollars. See? So hear them now. Derek rich now. Uncle rich. Uncle, me are your friend. Uncle, we are go shopping after this. Uncle, you have to go get a nice place now. Uncle, you're not homeless no more. Uncle. Next couple of weeks, we see a next video with the same Derek. And Nicki Minaj. Mataj, I wish your name there. May I beg you please come rescue me, come give me one next lion because I need it. Cause the little guest also me did a stay, you know. The match will flick me outside cause you know I can't pay the rent no more. And I'm like, you big old crony ass, crusty man, hard, tough back old man. It just you know, and I think Nicky came back and give him more lion, you know. Give him more lion. I mean I say him Maka go pick up though. Out of all the young artists them in Jamaica. We need a strength from a veteran, from some Maka Diamond fly out regular, you know. She do shows regular. Nobody feel like the Maka Diamond sit on one place. Maka Diamond is probably one of the most consistent dancehall artists. She always putting out projects. Whether you gravitate to her projects or not is another story. So for she, if you use fear, influence, and power, and all her platform and everything, and him you choose, Me could have go to Clarendon, Jamaica right now and pick up 10 youth, female and males, that are super talented, that would love to get a strength like that from a veteran, experienced individual in the business like Maka Diamond. And him will pick up instead. I don't think the people are going to be so forgiving. Yeah, so Flo, your list is on point. What you call that? Tiki Mataj. A Tiki Mataj. Him can't even say Nicki Minaj to Rotted. The man said Nicki Mataj. If somebody was giving me all that money, like 3,000 or something US, 3,000 or something US, 3,000 or something US, like back to back to back, I would at least figure out how to say their name properly. I don't know. I don't give a damn if their name is Umpis Kulumpi Rumpin Tilinskin. Me would have to say their name properly, right? Nicki Mataj. I was your name there. He said, I was your name there. Like, your name not even matter. Just cast some lion come give me, come. I need them. Because the liquor gets out for me now. It's like them ready for fling me outside because I can't pay the bill them because something. Oh my God, man. So big up to Maka. Maka, I want to give you a strength on that song, yeah. I want to tell everybody go look for the song, seeing your money song, and pull it up and give you a strength. But when we think about what you do with Derek, to dancehall. Dancehall is our thing, you know, man. Dancehall is a vehicle for us, you know, right? And look what you I don't want to say the word. I don't want to say the word. You brought unwanted guests into the house. Him could have stayed as a spectator. That's cool. You know, because you know, so you have those type of people that listen to Boom Bye Bye, you know, and they were at a party in New York and they were like, Boom Bye Bye in the messy morning. No man up and nothing, I'm a nasty ned. Boom Bye Bye, I'm a nasty no ned. It was a Jamaican that actually touched them and said, hey, hold on. One of them Jamaican that were escape from Jamaica. We go far and go live. True story. I even touched them and I said, hey, y'all don't know what you're listening to? Play that back again, DJ. Y'all stop dancing. Stop trying to sing because you're not singing the words right. Listen. Boom, bye, bye in the body boy head. Rude boy, nah, promote no nasty man. Them off all of them was. Are you telling me that we've been partying to our own demise? Oh my gosh. We've got to get this out of here. This guy has to be banned. And then the campaign against Butcher Banton started. It was a rocking Jamaican where run the front Jamaica come afar and come file Asylum and say, hey, they won't kill me dog at Jamaica because me like bottom. Please let me stay here. And see how them chop up my head back and cut up my back and run me. Did I run and them fight me from this? And they gave him his time here, you know. And he went on to work for the LGBTQ at a high level to where he started breaking down Jamaican songs as to the lyrics. And that's when the problem started with, they finally caught the lyrics. So I say that to say, my boy could have stayed as a spectator. Him a Jamaican, him know the lyrics them. Him could have stayed as a spectator. But when Maka tried to turn him in a one dancehall artist now, that's how the problem was. Because remember, I know, the dancehall artist now has a stage and a microphone and could possibly be traveling the world representing Jamaica. Is that a good representation? Is that a representation that you want to send internationally? And I'm not talking about his sexuality when I say a representation or a representative to send internationally. I'm talking about the crowniness of the individual, right? So, with that said, this is not about his sexuality, you know. He just happens to be that, so we add that there. I said the crowniness Batman. But this is not about his sexuality. This is about the crowniness of the individual. Could you imagine him traveling the world representing Jamaica and Jamaican culture? After we have good ambassadors like God rest him soul, rest in peace, Cocotti, and them kind of man there. She said she want a good life. No man to cause her pain and strife. And here we are now. When Nicki Mataj or Manata, what's your name there? What's your name? And that we want. That's our ambassador. That could possibly be. So Maka should have watched. Who I don't know if Maka know how powerful she is to the culture. I'm sure she does. But she should have watched who she'll lend influence to. You know what I mean? So with that, I don't think the people are going to gravitate toward this good song right here. Money, money, money. But I hope they do. I hope they do. She make a mistake. And I hope she see it as a mistake. See? Now Uncle Donald running them out of America. See, the British Jamaican girl, it's not trending again to be them. It's not okay again. You are now free to say, I don't see you as a man, or I don't see you as a woman. You got a beard, bro. Your voice is deep as hell. I could see your dick print through your damn dress. You a ninja. You a man. Mr. Calvin Jones is your name, right? Yeah, not Claudette. Address me as Claudette because I identify as a her. Her. I identify as a her. They are them rough. Her. Leaves you confused, right? So Trump tech office, I'll fling out all of that now. Now people misgendering them and they ain't got nobody to complain about. No, I'm saying what I see, okay? Now everybody mad. Not the dick print through the dress. I identify as a her. Her. No, you don't. Well, I don't care. I identify as a tree. I'm a turtle. Boy. Big up to Macka, man. We're gonna left the Maka Diamond topic alone. Cause that carry gone run a one place where we don't want to go much further with that one there. See? Just know some Maka, you make a big wrong move and Oi, hold on there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
So, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good, my brother. How you doing?
No, but there I enjoy myself on that date with laugh. Yo, yeah, I really couldn't that number.
Jaja God. Nicky Massage. Massage, what's your name?
When you say the bossy man them a party to their own demise.
Yeah, then them find out. It's like boom, bye, them find out, say them. What did he say?
But it's fun for you to see them a dance and you know what the song means, but them not know it.
You know what it means?
Man, sometimes they're too extra in the flow.
Why?
Because listen, I'm not against them, but sometimes you're just uncomfortable with them extra.
Yes, so some go overboard.
Already. And when we pull up in our lobby and realize the person has long hair and all that things, but you can see that they alter their name and then when we find out what we're going, you know, I left the hotel and go somewhere else go book it. You left your hotel and go somewhere else go book? Yeah, man, me no want to do that. We just can't stand.
Wait, them are what? Receptionist?
Yes.
Yeah, oh and God. Me no business like that though. We no business.
I remember when I used to do even and I went to Red Lobster one time. And this person just okay, no, and too nice, and when you look, you know, well faced, well makeup, with makeup and all them things that don't worry. I was taking food to go because me like the Red Lobster biscuits them and so on.
See it.
When me see how they go on and them things that they need because them too extra.
The first
time I came to America, and I was working in Stop and Shop, and me realized, you know, that's what's up in Massachusetts. Me see, you know, every couple come in our store and so on, shop and everything. But when these people come out there and go to each other like a magnet. So remember, I hear you say earlier, you know, growing up when they say run like 10 Batman.
Remember when
so I not even know where that slang come from.
And that's where it come from. Me never know till me big. Say that's where it come from. Somebody actually said to me when me there foreign, they was like, why you thinking of Jamaica we used to say back in the day when we say, why fast like 10 Batman? Because them used to have to run down. I was like, Jesus Christ. Really? Because we used to say it and they know what I mean. Why fast like 10 Batman? Hey, me, I'll give you a joke though, right? Listen, I'm not the kind. I'm homophobic in no way, and I could tell you why. For those who remember me from when I visited the UK, I used to go to clubs that had them in it, and then would I like dance up to me, and all me do I dance away from them, and them get the drift. I went for the music. I'm in New York now. Years later, me there Brooklyn scene, and me and this thing go out for evening, and we bar hopping, and me hear like house music, but I like soulful house music. It helps to travel and helps to open your mind to different types of genres of music, right? Some like jungle, drum and bass, funk and soul, soulful house music. Soulful house music is like Aretha Franklin, Anita Baker mixed over doomch, 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 them heavy beat there. So me hear that I come from one club. Me walk in. This is years ago, you know. Me walk in. I was like, we gotta go in here. The music, me want dance. We gotta go in here. So when me walk in at the club in Brooklyn now, the first thing me see was the big rainbow flag. It greets you. It's huge. It greets you at the door. At the time, I never know what that means. So me go up to the bar, and the first thing me do is me order one drink. And I was like, me ask the guy behind the counter, I said, y'all have a dance floor? Because the music is booming back there. I'm saying like one dark area leading to the Macka place. And him say, yeah, man, you just go that way to the dance floor. So me buy me drink now. Remember, I'm there with a girl. Me buy the drink, and I drink my drink, and we're heading into the dance floor. As me I head into the dance floor now, for some reason, my eye just start catch everything. And me I say, a beer man in here. But me still never come out yet, you know. Me still I say, okay, maybe, you know, sometimes I reach a party and party early, I be a man there, the woman them not reach yet. Yeah, so me I tell myself that. Me reach in there now, me go around that backwash part, the dancing there, and me say, be a man around there. But the man them a dance with each other now. But by this time, me don't start dance already too. So me just dance me way all the way back out and just dance by the sidewalk and dance go about my business. I didn't bother staying in the back for that one. But they never met me run out like, I me never feel no way. I just thought to myself, that's kind of strange. And then I learned the person I was with, she said, the big flag met you right in the front. And I was like, I don't know what that flag means. It's the rainbow. God created the rainbow. And she was like, no. Something about the colors and how they arrange the colors. Just if you don't see that the purple was up at the top or something like that. Me don't know how they arrange it. I say I would never know. Me think it means all people can gather here. Children of the rainbow. Not true? But as in a Batman club, me did this and and the man never dance up at me, and them come towards me and me back up on me and say, like, I'm waving my hand like this, like, no, I'm good, I'm not into it. So me just start dance back out. When the first man approached me and dance up to me just start dance back out. She laughing the whole time I'm leaving. And then when we reach outside, she had tried to explain to me about the rainbow flag. I'm surprised you went in there because the flag was right there. I'm like, I don't know what the flag means. Me know today what I mean, though. I'm not going in there today, though.
Yeah, man, them are forced. Even with them, we go on IG. And me let's scroll, you know, after one reel, another reel. I go hear something about Cardo, dinner is ready. When me look, I go back to man, them talk about, I made you Jamaican jerk chicken.
Oh!
Jamaican papa.
Yeah, me see it. Me see it.
But Cardo, another Jamaican papa, you know. The Batman, and yeah, I'm not, you know, but Jamaican don't like Batman.
Me see it, but me never watch it. Watch it for about 2 seconds and me skip.
Normally they go they hide, you know.
Yeah.
But now them all prime, them all come out and they mock it, but Jamaican no love Batman.
But watch this, brother. Me know say we enter a different time now because did you see the last carnival that happened in Jamaica? No, you never see it. You never see it. Because if you did see it, you would have known that we're in a different time now. The last carnival will happen in Jamaica. If you can go find some footage of it somewhere and watch it. You know how carnival outfits stay like in Trinidad, the woman them with the big feathers and the whole heap of something on the headdress and, you know, pum pum well print out in a little bit of clothes. I saw them roll out in a Jamaica Carnival, my friend. And I see one jump on a tree limb. We see one jump on a tree limb and shake a tree limb and turn himself upside down, blowing blood clot balls out to the sky. And everybody did that. This a Jamaica, you know, outer road, you know, big broad carnival, you know. Yeah.
They jump on a tree limb.
Jump on a tree limb, no mango tree or something. Yeah. Remember when they used to call? I thought they used to call. That was the corduroy back in the idea. Yeah, but the brother jump on the tree limb and I shake you and then two leg up in the air, skin out in the tree, and the other one them down a ground and wind down to the ground and gone upon their head, like how the girl them dance, you know, in a dance hall. And me I say, yo, this is Jamaica. Even when him they did that, he's very popular. What's the name again? Marky. I think Marky is his name. So me show wifey. Here wifey. Oh, that's Marky. I follow him. I say, you follow him? This is Shakira, I know, but she follow him. I say, you follow him? She say, yeah. Me say, am I Jamaican? She say, yeah. He's very popular. I'm gonna say, yo, yeah. So that's how Jamaica stay now, bro. Jeffrey Massey, big up yourself. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. But Jamaica not different again. Jamaica not the same again like that. They're free. Them when them skin out in a bathing suit in a carnival, me know say Jamaica does they one whole different place. That's why a lot of the places like America now is saying you can't really use that again as oh, I'm seeking asylum kind of thing. Unless you come like one of the one them where come with them head back, mash up and them back cut up. Let's see one video one of them youth there. Well, them head back bust up. And in back cut up.
Because even what I realize is that social media just a mash up people meant. You know, I saw a reel where the guy dressed neat, flowers and everything. And then when I look at my cook big dinner, but actually the dinner was you know, corned beef and so on. But just the apron and how he set it.
Say it.
And when him do that, you see that one?
No.
No, so but what I'm saying is that the guy make the room, everything looks wonderful for him wife or him girlfriend, flowers, everything, and he make a nice dinner, but it was corned beef and so on. So when me scroll again, me see one where this virgin are full of muscle and they look sexy. So me think him up over for surprise him girl now. When you look, it's the next month my surprise with gift and all that. You say, yo, me have to just turn off the phone computer and go back to YouTube. Only YouTube protect me from them things.
Yeah, me say, man. Me say British Jamaican girl say, SouFLo, my YouTube delete your video this morning and block you. Listen, let me make this very clear again. I am not homophobic in any way. The gay people do nothing. I've been, like I've said all the years, anybody who follow me know. Some of them people that even call me Batman because me say, oh, you sit on the fence, you know, because you have your big platform and you don't want to burn them out. Because you don't want to burn them out because you're one of them, you know. Burn them out for what? They don't do nothing that bothers me or does anything with my life, right? I'm not offended. I served in the military with them. Only thing me care, and I work in the field with them. In healthcare, you work alongside them.
So how are they gonna do in infantry when them drop out? Oh, I break my nails.
No, I can't tell you right now. Some of the coldest killers in the army, they're that, and they're well disciplined, well trained soldiers. It ain't no. Them are not the one where y'all go see where you see out here where act super effeminate. Matter of fact, there is no inclination except for when we bunking. You will see them get up in a middle of the night and throw them gone in a shower area or something like that. And then, you know, we have a thing that was called don't ask, don't tell. But we all knew. So we wouldn't ask and them wouldn't say it, you know. and we just carry on with business like that. My main concern was when we go into combat, can I depend on you to bring me back home? Because you could depend on me. Can I depend on you to bring me back home? And that's all me did care about. Can we accomplish the mission together and get back home safely to our families? That's all me care about. In a business what man want to do with them parts.
No,
I know my business that.
That overdo it now, Flo.
No, man, I tell you, man.
No, Flo, remember, say we see video on social media when all the man are down, you know, and the man take off in clothes to go see him, and he say,
let me make me drown.
Yeah,
well,
so,
yeah.
I know, say we culture, they say, yo, if I...
So hold on there, wait there. So if you say you did that job, you see, and you were in that wife in that position, yeah, but you were in that position, and a man, one of them man, you have to go save you, and he run over there and say, I'm CPR trained, let me do it. What you do?
My God.
You can't do
it. Tell me that, tell me love her.
You can't talk, bro. You can't talk. CPR is given to somebody who is non-responsive. So you have to go take a big kiss. Oh. When you wake up later, what you going to say? Him save me? Kill me now. What you going to say? You can't take it back. You probably going to say, thank you for saving me. That's it. So, me not have nothing against the people, the brother. We just, may I try to show you a thing with Maka Diamond
no,
and
that's
where she take the Dancehall.
That's how we Jamaica start.
Yeah.
If it happen to you, you'll get admitted.
Yeah, for sure.
And so but as I said, I have nothing against them. I mean, that's their life. The only thing I didn't like was when you see them team up and say, we're gay, we're queer, and we're coming for your kids.
Yeah, at that parade, right?
Yeah, and you know, they're going for the kids and so on.
Yeah.
I just think that's wrong.
And one of them tried to explain that, which just, it ticked me off even further. Because there were even other LGBTQ people who were saying that right there, they're not for that. But that particular parade, you know, so that particular parade there, me watch the whole video for the parade, and there were men out there who had no clothes on, and the little picnic them a pass, and them whole sitting out the door. I don't know who thought that was okay. Or the one where they brought them to a school function, and me see the cross-dressed man on the floor a split and a wind up, and then gonna give one little picnic, one lap dance, we sit down on chair. Like them something, they're blood clear. I don't even care who want to say what. But as far as grown people doing grown people, whatever they want to do with themselves, hey man, I'm out the way. I don't have no problem with you. I'm out the way. We can coexist. The world ain't for me alone.
All right, so I know I'm not going to go on with your program, but one more thing.
Yeah.
Last week you were talking about the algorithm and you're studying the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
The next time you open the live, put it to subscribers only and see, and you know it's going to be a festive live anyway. People are going to want to comment. So most of them, they're going to subscribe. Then after 5 minutes, they can comment, and then you watch the algorithm boost and see how that works out.
Can't do it. So this is how it goes when we set the video up. YouTube don't give us that option. Once a live start, that's why sometimes like me accidentally start the live without organizing it properly. You have a choice. You pick open the live, or you pick close the live to members only. So once you pick one, you can't go back and change it for that live.
No, I'm not talking members only. You know, everyone entitled to when you go live, you just click subscribers only to comment, and then they would automatically have to subscribe so they can comment with that.
You know, I never thought about that. All right,
yeah, do that, and then we'll see the next time you open. It's going to be a festive live, and we're going to see most of them now that's always in the book watching have to come out and subscribe so they can start coming.
All right. Manners and respect, bro. All right. So let's clear this up one more time before we go into our next topic, okay? The chat is over here. I wasn't paying attention. Let me go back over the chat and give the chat some attention. Hold on. Charlotte Slug, good morning. Charlotte, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Happened to me and a friend one spring break in South Beach. You ventured into one of those clubs. Nobody make oxtail like about, oh God, Kaitai Dry Empress. Me don't know about that. Me not even gonna repeat that. Hey, big up to everybody, man. I don't have nothing against nobody. You're not using me or my body parts to do what you do, right? Let me see. Oh, when you see the video with Shabada, I think Shabada they run a one part and one place at town, and don't run here go on real girl, you know, and you know, like girl very effeminate. I want truck pass. We have like 4 man on the back of it and 2 are drive it, so about 6 man on the vehicle. I'm here, yo. I hear my boy went from, and you know, master, and he went to, yeah, me killer, what go on? Yeah, man, all right, then I say a word, yeah? Yeah. Why you can't make them know say you have a turn around here, I know you can't act like it on the thing there. This switch was so quick on and off. Anyways, all always in the bushes, please come out. Boy, here one. Who in a bush, one in a bush, who want come out, that's none of my business. I care zero. I know who I am, and I'm good with who I am. I'm so good with who I am, I can't go around them, and it don't bother me. It's the people them who not good with who them is always super bothered. This is, you know who really bothers me though? Who really bothers me is actual people who profess to be straight, but are super irritated, like, and overly consumed with gay this, gay that, gay this, gay that, gay this, gay that, what one this, what one that. I'm like, you're too consumed with that. You're too consumed with that. Why you're afraid, say, if you go around them, you'll get sucked into the lifestyle. Eh? Because nobody can suck me in our lifestyle. So me good. Right? Algorithm share chat. No man, but a true man. Both them. I'm always looking side eyes at the ones who are like, yeah man, but ones for dead, you know, big man this and this. Them one day, oftentimes we often find out later say them inner some things. You know what I mean? I ain't that bothered. I ain't that bothered at all. Big up to Maka Diamond and our new song, Money, our new Money song. Go look it up, go run it up, and you know, but Maka, don't do that again. Don't do that again. All what go on, we still feel some type of way about what you did do. And you know, to you it might have just been you looking out for Derek, but me not think so. You know this game. You know what it takes to get a collaboration from artists like a Macka Diamond or somebody of stature. So for you to do that with them, you know exactly what you did that do. Don't do it again. All right? All right. With that said, moving right along. Let me see what next topic on the table this morning. Trinidad and Tobago is banned from entering the UK without visas. I don't know if you saw that. Why them did a laugh after we did that day, sir? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
My brother, how are you doing?
But then, King, what go on?
Yeah.
Why you low? We can't hear a thing what you say.
Real quick. I tried to set up the thing twice at this point in time because you know when you do your research and you see the thing pending.
Right.
They actually have me as a witness because they sent me twice. I set it up 2 times and they sent 2 emails to me saying we don't condone violent people and witness. You can't use this platform. So therefore all the money that was attempted to send to the witness that they had retracted back and send it to the people in witness.
Oh, really?
Yes, so I'm stigmatized right now as I'm speaking to you until court finish and all of that. So I don't know what other avenue you would want me to use.
So somebody, I'm guessing that's your ex that did that though.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it had to be her that reported that and said that to them. Damn.
Yeah.
I forgot brainstorm some other avenue, bro, because you know, I was really trying to reach out and help you, but you get shot from every angle though.
From 2017, my brother. You have no idea. I'm actually with her husband now. The husband in my house.
And still I do all that. Because it had to be her. It had to be her.
Bro. All right, you see, today, I'm going to send you, I'm going to take a picture and send you a markdown of what I found out from February, what she did in court towards me. I'm going to take a picture and send it to you.
All right. We have to go figure out some other way to help you out, though, to get funds to you. Because life's still lifing.
Boy, my brother, you have no idea right now.
Damn.
The grace of God, my brother. Yeah, tell you the truth, the grace of God.
Yo, that's super wicked enough. When somebody don't want you no more, as them say, but them don't want to see you do good no more neither. That's a different level of wicked enough.
But me even go to the point, yo, she close off a case where my son there in Jamaica right now, you know, with I don't know who, you know. I remember I see my son from the 17th of September last year.
The little youth on me see on the video?
Oh, what?
Oh, man. Wow. Damn.
You understand me?
I feel bad for you, bro.
Yo.
Wow.
Brother, you don't know me, brother. You don't know, man.
Yeah, go through it, man.
Me hear you say something. We now try to shift the paradigm of what you were saying, but I heard you say something the other morning we get to hear it. And I'm gonna say like what you said to the gentleman there. Big man, fathers out there, even when the picnic are 9, appreciate it, because me I tell you, for me right now, those things are killing me. When we used to see him roll over and him have him underneath my back and all of them something, and I turn on and I say, "One to your car." And he must say, "Daddy, hold me now," you know.
Them things they're repeating in your head, right?
Brother, sometimes just to make it now get to me, sometimes I really have to pray and ask for a scripture. It come up in my head to change certain thoughts from not feel certain way you are, to try to because it do press you, man.
Yes, man.
Press you hard, you know, man.
Yes.
Tell you, you know.
Yes.
So in a certain sense, I'm kind of like happy that they did strip me too. You understand me? I'm happy that they stripped me too, because maybe I wouldn't be here and talk to you like this. Really between the lines.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand me? So in a certain, you know.
Listen.
The other day when they which family did a bounce me class, so the man that did it, you know, but I have to call him and say, "Yeah, me I say, no brother, I'm gonna hold a shower and I'll be out, you know. I hope everything good." The man that answer me back in about anyway, me have to just go take my shower. Yeah, to you know, a bounce on and smell to rancid, you know what I'm saying, the atmosphere. But
you start to get show attitude from that so to do. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Damn.
No, you cut from the sun. You cut from the sun, brother.
You cut from the sun.
Yeah, so, you know. Nothing, I don't understand still, isn't it? You do and couldn't do. Can't complain for
that. I know where I feel now, especially where you just said that struck a chord with me. So my first marriage, right? My oldest youth, Tafari. Every time we go out, Tafari used to, no matter how we dress up, and I was in the army at the time, and we used to go to like formal dinners and stuff, so you have to dress up. My son used to dress up. But him put on one hat, one Superman hat. He used to ride around in a little tricycle and go, so I say, "I'm Superman, I'm shooting the web." And I'm like, cut that out, man, let's go. And take this damn hat off your head. And we would have take off him hat and fling in our house, right? I said, "Come on, let's go." And I did it a couple of times. And the last time, how did they fight to try to make the relationship work, but it just never worked. So the last time I went time, she did tell me about she stand up over me with the sitting in her hand, and she just I think which part to stab me with it. Me say, yeah, me not sleeping at this house again after that. Cause me know nobody kill me in my sleep. Plus, I'm super paro already, right? So me make up my mind for left the house that point there. But it was right, it was like the day before that we had, or 2 days before that, we had just went out to dinner, one of these formal dinners. And they see that same something down, me said to my son, well, me said, man, take off the damn hat, man. And me throw the hat like this in our house. Come on, let's go. Get in the car. Me I tell you, bro, it bothered me when it's like when me couldn't see my son like a week, 2 week, 3 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. That thing started playing in my head over and over, like how you were to him the last time you saw him, and him they just want to wear him like a Superman hat, and it wouldn't have hurt you to let him wear it, but you take off the damn hat and throw it, and the way you say take off the damn hat, and I was like, damn, I never think something like that could have bothered you so much. Me used to break down in a man, me used to cry now. Them kind of me I look for me picnic them cause she run go hide with my youth them. But eventually, God work out everything, so I'm on the other side of that. But I can relate because I've been through that right there. Yes, I mean know how I feel.
In my last part when things that have gone on, and he said, Daddy, what you doing? You see me get off in the morning and me kneel on me I pray. I said, Daddy, I pray. And so him asked me, why the tears, Daddy? I said, this is not sad tears, this is happy tears. He said, okay, let me pray with you to Daddy. You see that's something, brother? That is just 2 days before she put me out of my house in New Galilee. You know, even know.
That's a rewind in your mind, boy. Me know it.
Bro.
That stuff used to break me down in the middle of the day in front of people. Sometimes me used to put on sunglasses so people don't see me cry, or in the middle of talking to somebody. Yeah, anywhere. In the middle of talking to a stranger that just lick you,
But yeah, man, we just assure you say I better go on, because as you say, you send out the message out with me, I tried it twice.
Okay.
Shut it down.
Okay. Don't even know where to tell you to turn next. We have to look like to the audience for some help. I wonder if our current husband will realize she gonna do the same thing to him to when them break up, says Audrey Wright. Audrey, and all of you who are listening right now, so for those of you who don't know, this is a brother that we've been already vetted the story. We don't know him already. So we've been trying to help him, right? We've been trying to get some funds to him. But it seems like the avenues are getting cut off. Like right now, I tell him, because I saw the GoFundMe. Well, them said we couldn't do nothing with it. Like, no, I couldn't find it. He kept sending me the link, because him establish it. Me couldn't find it. So I tell him, I'm looking at the link you send me. We can't find it. It says it's not established. Only to find out that they sent him a notification saying them have him as somebody like that, so he can't use the platform until all his stuff is cleared up in the court. So I don't know what other angle. Because I don't want to handle no money personally. I wanted it to go somewhere where we can all see it and be accountable. Save him number and tell him get a trusted person we can cash up. Missy Brown says, save his number and get a trusted person we can cash up. You have cash up, bro?
You see, being as them did send that, I will try to set up one and see if that will work, because that is a much broader spectrum comparing to Cash App. If them reach out to me that way at this point in time, I really don't want, but I will try.
Yeah, try. I'm thinking the same thing too. Because Cash App and PayPal kind of changed up recently to where even on my PayPal, that's why I don't put it on the channel no more. They took away my business name and I had to use my personal name, so it gets even more personal, and them to run a check on you and all that.
You can do Venmo. For you can use Venmo.
Yeah, but even that, PayPal. Yeah, but even that is super personal. Cause I get account to account.
Oh.
Yeah. Try something and let me know what you come up with. I'll brainstorm in the meantime and see what I could come up with also.
All right, my brother. Yeah, man.
Go on, hold your head up. You hear me? It's hard, but go on, hold your head up, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right.
And even the thing that when I set up, you remember the first time when I met you and I asked you for you to go ahead and you set up the thing, say SouFLo, and I said, yo, you inspired me, and I do the thing with for the t-shirt saying
right,
so fine. They cut that down too.
Damn. That's her reporting you though. You could tell that's her reporting you. She had planned to cut off every angle where you have. Try the Cash App and PayPal stuff and let me know today. Like where you at, what go on with it today. All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Respect my brother.
Manners. Damn. Why to my brothers out there and sisters, I'm not saying you all are bad, because I have some good women out there. But to my brothers out there, because I have sons, and I've been through it myself as a man. Y'all better be one of the, not one of, probably the most important decision you will make as a man is who you mate with, who you end up having children by. That right there. That's probably going to be like the most important decision y'all gonna make as a man. Right? Who y'all gonna wife for? That. Flo, do you think his wife watches your program? Jerome, you know what? She probably do. You don't know. She probably do. I know. And while I was talking just now, it was ringing in my head that if she is, she's probably right now searching as soon as in my setup, so she can't find one way to report something for block him or something. Damn. Well, all I can do is wish the brother all the best. Let's try to find a way to help him, though. Let's try brainstorm a way. You know when certain situations look away, and you can pretty much anticipate what the outcome is going to be. Me anticipate the outcome for film something that I don't want to get to there. So where my mind is going with it, I don't want it to get there. And then if it reach there, then we're gonna be like, oh my God, you remember the brother we always used to call in? Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo. How are you doing?
I'm good, family. How are you doing?
I'm not too bad. I sent you something in the mail. And I want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't that woman get on with her life and leave this man? She's punishing her child.
But she got on with her life. She got remarried. Dorothy T, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. She got on with her life.
Yeah, but she needs to leave this man alone. He's a human being. She needs to get on with her life. No, because karma is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've sent you something in the mail.
In the mail?
Yeah.
What mail?
Your box.
P.O. Box what?
Yeah, your P.O. Box.
Yeah, P.O. Box what?
The Palm Bay box.
Yeah, but which P.O. Box is it? Is it 110311?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay, take care.
All right, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
It's not even said karma is a bitch, you know. To me, if you're a woman that I'm with and you're so preoccupied with destroying the man that you had before me, it would have kind of tell me, say, me not take precedence in your life. Like, you're not over him yet. You know, go get over him first. Go work out one of the workout first. Let me find somebody who is done with that and is on this journey with me kind of thing. Boy, life can be so strange. Yeah, big red flag, Nance. Big red flag. Nance said all color flags. Yeah. SouFLo, he's still lucky still because he could. Yeah. She could have unalive him, man. You never know. True. It's true. These are one of the cases where I talk. Remember when I said to the brother them, I said, you know, there are some women out there who plan their retirement off of you. Remember the lady that called in to us? And see, I don't make these up. A woman called in one time and said it live on air on Morning Thoughts. She said she suffered long enough, but she stayed long enough to make sure that when she leave that marriage, she will leave with everything she wanted out of it: house, money, spousal support, true spousal support, and all this stuff. Her reason for planning all these years, and I think it was 7, 8 years, she said, was because of the man hood size. So me say all these years. She was like, yeah, and it did so little, it did cranny. Like sometimes me I feel like vomit one time. Me and him I do nothing or me I do something to him. And I said, damn. So all these years this man depend you, I think say him I do something. And she said, yeah, I'm make scream and ball and make him feel like him I do something to. And then me go find somebody else satisfy me properly. And all this, me say, bumble, yo, people can't wicked him, man. Could you imagine you as a man who thought enough of a woman to take her as your wife? And you brag and tell everybody I'm married and this is my wife and whatever. And year 1 and year 2 and year 3 and year 4. And she sit down there and say, the years them not add up enough yet because I need to deal with you for this many years so me can get this. That many years so me can get that. She called in and told us right here on Morning Thoughts. So I don't know what me make up. I know some of them stories here sound outlandish sometimes and people think he got to be making this up. I'm glad when they call in and talk and we can use it later as reference. You know what I mean? Wicked. Yeah, so some people don't really like you from beginning, my friend. Them just like where you're going or where it look like you're going and what you have to give. And they'll plan off of you. Yeah, a couple years from now, give him 2 picnic. I know say, I go left early though. By the time that one I reach 7, 6, 7, 8, me gone. All right, so at least 10 years of support on that one day. The next little one I gonna be at least 14, 15 years of support. That's 2 checks in a one right there. So the judge I got take with the house and give me the house because XYZ, blah, blah, blah. I got plan an infidelity story, abuse story. Yeah. I told y'all that happened to one of the guys that I served with, right? He got his house and that's exactly what she did. And he said, driving by there one day, it ripped his heart out because she literally just took him out the picture and put another man in the picture. The man said even him dog. If you see him dog, I jump out of a car with him daughter, with our new man, with she, and they're walking into the house. You know? I'm like, boy. She married the other man, but it's not working out for her. She's not happy one bit. That's why she's trying to destroy him so bad. British Jamaican girl. Some people are twisted in the head, though. Some people will have somebody new who is ready to work with them on a forever. But they're so caught up in, you're just toxic in yourself. They're just so caught up in destroying who it was that they were with before. Like, I'm going to destroy you. And they're so preoccupied with doing it, they can't even see. So them have somebody where live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, SouFLo.
Morning, family.
Good morning. I was saying to keep that his wife, telling his wife, and he give half of the business, all the business to his wife. And his wife stayed to this day.
He cheated on her.
Oh, she cheated. Oh, yeah. No, he cheated on her.
Oh,
many times.
He cheated on her many times.
Yeah, many times.
Okay, and then what?
And then he feels so guilty.
Okay, so
and he told her.
He told her.
Yes.
She divorced him.
Oh, she divorced him.
And he gave her half of everything.
No, I mean the business, but when he sold half of it so they can make money, he just divorced her. He He didn't became with a loyal. He came with an aim.
Well, I him cheat on her then, so you know you can't cheat on your wife and then expect her to take it nicely. Yeah, I mean I have to be fair and balanced here. Cause me not gonna take it nicely if my wife have a next man at ram out her hole.
Okay, but let me tell you this. You got divorced, right? You been 10 years. Why you still be mad at the baby mama? Why?
Yeah.
What is the purpose? You have kids together.
Well,
you know?
You never know, man. You never know what people went through in their relationship. I don't know. Can't really swear for nobody still. If it's all out in the open, though, it's all out in the open. But yeah, the best thing to do, though, is to get over that so you can co-parent if the children are of the age where they need both parents, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going back to Jamaica.
You're going back to Jamaica?
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, enjoy yourself.
It's true, too.
All right.
I'm going to see what the best of the best in Miami this week.
All right. There's a lot of people going to be there. If you see me, hail me up.
Okay, I will.
All right, family.
Just remember, I'm a little bit low. I'm on the wheelchair.
All right. If you see me, hail me up.
Okay.
All right.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye.
Say I'm a little bit low because I'm on a wheelchair. For you to want to make a pledge to live and cherish, what could make you hate someone so badly? You know, as a person who has been down that road, let me say, let me see how to put this now. When somebody drive you to be the worst person you could be, when you know that it's not even you, and then turn around and use that as if that is who you are, kind of thing, that could drive you to hate somebody for years to come. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say it like this. This is why I said earlier, the most important decision a man is going to make is who he makes a wife. Because if you're a good man, your wife are going to bring out a better man out of you. The best man you could ever be out of you. If you choose the right woman. If you choose the wrong woman, you're going to end up seeing the worst of you, even a side of you never thought existed, bad side of you. So that's the best way I can put it. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Yeah. You start doing stuff and praying things where you would have never, you're like, this never even used to be in my thought process until I started messing with somebody like you. You know? And they'll tell you, say, nah, that was you all along. That's how you always been. You know yourself. You ain't never been that. Then bring that out of you. So be careful who, because they'll bring stuff out of you. Yeah, they'll bring stuff out of you. It's called adapting to survive. And good men usually, like, they're the last ones to walk away from a relationship. A good man will go down with the boat sinking in flames in the middle of the ocean, all by himself when everybody else has jumped ship. That's not necessarily the character trait of the average woman. The character trait of the average woman is she's lost herself. She's got to go find herself. It's not you, it's me. If she takes some accountability, or if she want to be sarcastic, you know, I gotta go. This just isn't working for me. I'm not happy anymore, kind of thing. You know, it's when you're not happy, it's cool. When she not happy, it's the end of the relationship. It's divorce time. It's thinking about leaving time. So I have a lot to think about. Beast Boy said white woman script. You know, Mr. Brum says, I hate my ex-husband for what he did to me, but I still remember his great strengths, and I could never go down that route of hate. Missy, do you get one of them abusive, neglectful man there? They have a saying, you know. I don't want to talk about relationship this morning. We have some other pressing topics here. I'm going to close this part like this, right? In defense of my brothers, they have a saying. Remember, say me and you and a brother, if you are one of them, man, they will have pick me and take care of, and you run around and throw your hood everywhere. And then me and you and no brother. All right. When I say my brothers, I'm talking about progressive, productive men who have their heads on their bodies and they get up every day trying to be the best person they can be. That's my brother them. See? So let that get that straight first. Me and waste man can be brother. So with that said, they have a saying, and the saying goes like this. When a man first meets a woman, he treats her how a woman is supposed to be treated. After that, it turns into him treating the woman how she treats him. Let that sink in. Okay? Let that sink in. When a man first meets a woman, he treats her how a woman is supposed to be treated. Think about it. But as time goes by, it turns into him treating her how she treats him. Let that sink in. I'm going to go on to my next topic. I may have topics here. Trinidad and Tobago has been banned from entering the UK without visas. That's what me want to talk about. All right? And we can pick up that on the next day when we have time to discuss that. But that says a lot. That says a lot. Trinidad and Tobago have been banned from the UK unless you have a visa. The headline, the way it is worded, I'm taking it from British text, and this is what it says in British text. Tourists from Trinidad and Tobago will be banned from entering the UK without a visa after asylum applications soared nearly tenfolds in recent times. So Trinidadians and Trinidad and Tobago people are run to the UK seeking asylum. Are things going on that bad in Trinidad? Tourists from Trinidad and Tobago will be banned from entering the UK without a visa as part of a government crackdown on asylum applications. The Home Office will reportedly announce the changes later today after a 9-fold increase in asylum applications from the Caribbean islands. Claims rose from an average of 49 per year between 2015 and 2019 to 173 in 2022 to 348 in 2023, and there now are at 439 in the last year alone. In other words, the UK is saying too much on there already. And a clog up with system. So no more visa-free rides for you. Stay in your yard and we will tell you if it's okay for you to come or not. Trinidad and Tobago is among several countries whose citizens can apply for electronic travel authorization or ETA, which allows them to come to the UK for up to 6 months without a visa. They were. What a privilege. Imagine if Jamaica did have that, where we could have just fly into the UK and get a 6 month and fly back with no visa required. But you know, them said Jamaica did have it, you know. But it looked like the whole of Jamaica did want to end up at England. And then they started running into that problem. So England's answer to why Jamaicans cannot is because we have too much on here already. We tried that program with you already, but on look like on don't like go back on the yard. Government sources told the news media house that the Home Office is seeking to crack down on the abuse of this loophole by removing the country's ETA status, so they can no longer just file for ETA and come into the country. A government spokesperson told the newspaper that there has been a significant increase in the number of Trinidad and Tobago nationals coming to the UK as visitors only to stay and seek asylum on arrival, which constitute a misuse of our immigration system. You just wanting to leave the UK, you just wanting to leave Trinidad and Tobago, or just to leave Jamaica, I feel like I want to live somewhere else. That's not enough to be seeking asylum. Is your life under threat? Have you lost a brother and a sister to gun violence, and gangsters have threatened that you're next? And these kind of things. Are you under persecution because of your sexuality, I guess? Like the one I told y'all that came to the US, but him head back, bust up. And if you see the pictures, them chop him, did a run, you know, and them run him down. And did a chop him in him back with machete so him get some big chop mark and head back, bust up and all that, ended up escaping. So all the stitches and all this, them have to shave off here and stitch him up and stuff. He was able to show all that, and like, I barely escaped death in my country. Them never send him go back to Jamaica. Him get him sick. If you ain't running like that, and you just, me not like how the country are going, the road them bad, and wages are low. That's not enough for you to go seek asylum somewhere else. That's what the UK is saying. The UK's relationship with Trinidad and Tobago remains a very strong one, and we will continue to warmly welcome visitors who will now need to first apply for a visitor's visa in order to enter. This decision will be kept under review, they said. And then, of course, them show you some big, beautiful pictures of Trinidad and black sand beaches and all these things. Earlier this week, Tory leader Kemi Badenoch revealed that she was tabling an amendment to the government border security bill that would force asylum seekers to pay back the cost of housing them in hotels under a student loan style scheme. Marated. So if you're going to go seek asylum, that means, say, you're going to have a bill that you will be working to pay the government back before you can actually make money to start this new life where you think you're going to start. Under the proposed new change, support to asylum seekers would be given as a loan rather than as a gift. It would hand power back to the Home Secretary to cap the maximum amount of money that can be loaned to asylum seekers in any 1 year period. The loan would not be interest-free either. My granny, with the government deciding which rate of inflation to peg them to, such as RPI or CPI. If their asylum, here my voice crack, if their asylum claim is successful, they would begin paying back the money that was spent on their accommodations and keeping them here as soon as they find a job. And it would be mandatory that you find a job. The aim would be to effectively halt the billions that are being spent annually on supporting asylum seekers. Nearly £5 billion was spent between 2023 and 2024, including £3 billion on housing asylum seekers in hotels in the UK. However, demanding people granted refugee status to pay the money with interest could prove very controversial, but it's a road we are willing to go down. In the year ending September 2024, nearly 100,000 people claimed asylum in the UK. Well, you know, I have a different chain of thought to this though, right? Wait for it. Of these 100,000 people, just over half of them, 52,739 were granted protection or other leave at initial decision, an increase of a third from the previous year. Now, under other amendments to be tabled by the Tories, migrants would also be banned from bringing their spouses to Britain unless they themselves can earn £38,700 and their partner is over 23. So if you run off, if you go seek asylum, you're not going to be able to say, bring your spouse, come where you're at if you win your case, unless you are able to earn close to £40,000 annually, which shows that you'll be able to take care of yourself, right? They claim to clamp down on tens of thousands of low-skilled migrants who are flooding into Britain via family-related visas, which soared to 86,049 last year alone, more than double the numbers that were granted in 2021. So apparently the UK is having an immigration influx issue as well. At present, migrants already in the UK, they can apply for a spousal or a family visa if they earn at least £29,000 a year. But this would be hiked up to £38,700 this coming week. So who did it already? File already under the £29,000? Good to go. Who haven't yet? This is in your plan. This is what you're going to meet. And the amendment would ban migrants from applying unless both they and their partners are older than 23, and this is made to crack down on the scandal of forced marriages. They would have to be married for at least years to apply. Them never say how many years, they just said years to apply. And there would be a ban on spousal visas being granted for first cousin marriages, which are more prevalent among some of the Asian communities. Meanwhile, Trinidad and Tobago remains a perennial favorite with British holiday makers, with thousands flocking to the island each year. So while they are banning you from coming into the UK, they are flocking to Trinidad and Tobago for vacation and holidays. Almost 300,000 people from the UK arrived in Trinidad and Tobago by air or by sea in 2024 alone, according to government statistics there. This is a figure that rises to almost 500,000 once the cruise ships arrive or arrivals are factored into it. Wow. But despite the steady inflow of tourists, there has also been a sharp increase in the rate of crime and violence across the country of Trinidad and Tobago, with a record 624 murders last year. Trinidad, you're going on bad, you're getting on bad. Wait, when? Is when Trinidad, when me Trinidad then, let me go back in that chat, because I'm having to bounce both stuff on the same screen, so I'm not seeing the chat. Where's my Trinidad in the chat? Is when Trinidad reached this up? 600 and something murders for the year. When I started doing Jamaica stuff on YouTube, and my first video was Jamaica, we need to have a talk, Trinidad had like 30-something murders a year. When did Trinidad reach 600 and something? Kaz Robinson says, I would like to tell you that if you are not granted the visa, you will not get a refund either. Even when you have been married for 10 years, they will not grant permanent residency. They will extend your visa. British Jamaican girl, can you believe? Yes, married to cousin. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. It's within their culture. SouFlo, do you see who's putting these rules in place? It's an immigrant daughter. Oh, man. It's kind of funny. It's like Donald Trump signing the executive order to make English the official language for the United States of America. I mean, we already thought English was the official language for the United States of America, but him signing it while his wife can barely speak English, that was funny. That's funny to me. Trinidad look like them try to compete with Jamaica for the badness, man. Not true, Audrey. Trinidad look like them a try compete with Jamaica for the badness. Trinidad Bay. I've been telling you that for years, bro. So Trinidad Bay, when you did not tell me that, and I was saying to you, say, Trinidad is not as bad as Jamaica. Come on now. Why you never pull me coattail more, brother, and tell me to go look? I didn't know your numbers was rising like that. Nah, bro, them have been running red for a while now. Rotted. This is not good. King Biggs says them have one part in a Trinidad called Betham. When I went there, people told me to avoid there. Betham. My Trinidad brethren, them, well, the ones from the UK, not the ones from New York. The ones from the UK used to always tell me about. They were from a place called Lavantil, and them used to tell me about for them part of Lavantil, and not just anybody could have got there, and that is where like most of the stuff happened. Now I've never been to Trinidad, so I don't know, and I don't have the right to speak too deeply into what goes on in Trinidad. Cause I mean, I like when people talk too deep into what goes on in Jamaica and they never even been there. So I pay them the same respect. Now, if I had been there extensively, I could have said, yeah, right? So I depend on the Trinis and those who have visited to help me out with this one. But let me finish up this with what they're saying about the Trinis and getting into the UK. BM says Trinidad has always been having trouble with high crime rates for years. That's true, SouFLo. The community is really bad. Yeah, Lavantil. Boy. So the people, I look for we know, like, say, we are the worst of the worst, and we're flocking to their shores too much. They're putting all kinds of things in place. Already, there are signs of unease in the hotel sector of the Tobago Unique Bed, Breakfast and Self-Catering Association, warning of hotel cancellations following the declaration of a state of emergency in Trinidad. We cannot escape the fallout from the economy being impacted negatively, Trotman told the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. It is not widespread, but we did have some hotels being impacted by it. Farley Augustine, Tobago's head of government, likewise confirmed that he had received messages for cancellations due to state of emergency calls and the air of uncertainty. So Trinidad, you need to fix up on yourself, all our runway on the tourists them. Meanwhile, the Tobago Tourism Agency has insisted the island remains a welcoming destination for travelers, with the emergency measures designated or designed to ensure that the continued safety and well-being of all residents and visitors is intact. The state of emergency has brought an increased police and military presence to the streets, with security personnel authorized to search and detain individuals without a charge and to investigate properties without warrants. Remember us. So under state of emergency, that's how that goes, though. Your rights as a civilian are pretty much suspended, and the state has enhanced rights. You know, them can conduct search, kick in doors and conduct search without a warrant. That's not where you want to be living. But the enhanced measures may not be enough to allay the fears, to take away the fears of the holiday makers, the 500,000 holiday makers from the UK, particularly in light of the Attorney General's admission that only limited assurances can be made to the country's own citizens. It's kind of like the same thing in Jamaica. But the thing that amazes me about Jamaica is this. No matter how the crime rate high, it seemed like the tourism visit for that particular year outdoes the year before. We as Jamaicans sitting, right, and we see the crime rate in Jamaica, we say, all right, I could see how much murder Jamaica do this year. And we look and we say, okay, Ross, we do 1,100. you hear Minister of Tourism, we broke records this year, 2.5 million, and we hope to go further next year. It's 1,600 and something murder. We broke records this year, 3-point-something million. Like, I don't know. They just keep on coming, even though the murder, and I still think that this is a double-edged sword for us, because if we didn't have that many murders, imagine the leaders are telling you that people are canceling because state of emergency imposed, the murder rates going up. Jamaica is no different. I honestly think that Jamaica can truly do triple, even quadruple the numbers they're doing now. Like, to the point where you see how the place did pop the other day? One time the Vibes Cartel, something did happen. Listen, you couldn't get a place to stay, my friend. And if you see the place them too, that some people, I was one of them that probably waited too late. And when I started trying to book somewhere to stay, some little dingy place that I would never even think about staying was commanding all $400 a night and them kind of something there. Lady J say, you really believe those liars? Them not really bad tourists. That's boy, Lady J, I don't know. I think that Jamaica could do quadruple the numbers they're doing. I don't know if the Minister of Tourism and them are making that much money, but it looks like they are. I try to wonder how, but it looks like they are. I heard St. Vincent is running red too. Well, this is terrible, because St. Vincent was another one of the Caribbean islands that really didn't have high murder rates. I guess I've been out of the loop for a while because I've been so focused on Jamaica. Most of the Caribbean islands outside of Jamaica had low murder rates for quite some time. But mind you, it's been a while since I haven't really looked at the numbers. Yeah, Trinidad Bay, them not really bother the tourists them. Same thing in Jamaica, the tourists them feel safe. Me feel jealous. Because when me there at Jamaica, as much as me love Jamaica, my guard up. As much as I feel like I'm relaxed and wifey have our shoes off and our foot up on the dashboard with our pretty toes showing off our pedicure and these things, me still feel like me have to clutch something and I look, When I see the tourists them in Jamaica, them look like they are carefree, and in no matter late night, they're out for a walk, breeze blowing their hair, because they know say nobody now bother them. I mean, let's be honest. How many stories do we get of tourists in Jamaica being attacked while out for a late night walk, or in certain areas? You hardly ever. I can't tell you when last me hear one of them story there. So they know that they're safe. The hypocritical thing is a lot of them pretend to be humanitarian type people, but they continue to support a system where the citizens ain't safe. But then again, at the same time, it's a double-edged sword again, because I have to think about my Jamaican brothers and sisters who are working and taking care of a family and are dependent upon those dollars to do so. It's weird. It's weird. Keep saying Trini run just like Jamaica in every facet, bro. That's sad. Charlotte says tourists are untouchable. That's how they're treated in Jamaica. That is how they are treated in Jamaica. They are treated as if... Quick story before I go into the next topic. Before me ask the quick story, I'll give you the quick story though. My question of the morning was, how come King Charles is our head of state, and we have a governor general on the island which represents the crown in the UK, and then our highest court is the Privy Council, which is located in London, England? That sounds like we should have been traveling to the UK with no visa required, man. That sounds like we still under British rule and we're just an extension of them. Then we should have been am I wrong or right? The king is our head of state. The governor general is his representative, planted on the island to do just that. Our highest court is in London, UK, Privy Council. But we're required to have a visa to enter. That don't make no sense to me. That's like saying that's your parents' yard up there, so but you can't go up there until them call you and tell you so you can't come. But that's my parents' yard though. You see what I'm saying? Real stupidness, Mr. Bram Bram. But them have wearing some little... You see what I'm going? Those born before 1962 got British citizenship, so why did it stop? I don't know why it stopped, but I also know that this still exists. They're still head of state, represented by the king. It was the queen she passed. They still hold heavy powers because the governor general still have to take orders from DESO and then relay those orders to the prime minister. If the prime minister wants something done, I was studying how Jamaica's politics is run. If the prime minister wants something done, the prime minister have to go talk to governor general. Governor general bring it to the crown. The crown give their response to governor general. Governor general give it back to the prime minister. What does that tell you? Very interesting. Very interesting. Independence happened. That independence there. Wow. So they frigged us with that independence then. Okay, I'll just go and pretend with everybody else too. Since that's the order of the day is pretend, I'll just go and pretend with everybody else to then. We messed that up. I'm in Jamaica, right? Before me forgetting the story. I'm there in Jamaica. We jump out of a car, I want like a corner store or something. So I go inside, go get a couple sorrel beer and them thing that we're heading back to the house. Couple juice for the picnic them and Ray. A brother seen me outside. This is in Ochi. Him see me outside on the plaza. Him have CDs selling. When I'm in Jamaica, I normally buy CDs and I normally make sure I have a way to play CDs, even if, because a new car nowadays, them don't have no CD player or, everything is streamed and this, that, and the other. So, me always support them still. So, he said 1 for 5 and, no, him said 2 for 5 and 3 and 5 for 1,000 or something. I don't remember what him said, the number. But the numbers that he said had 5 for 2 or 5 for 20 or something like that. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. So the whole time I go in that store, I said, I don't have no money, but I soon come. When I get some change, I said, I soon forward back. I go in there, I buy my drinks and stuff. I get out, and I'm giving him 200 Jamaican dollars. But me, I said to myself, there's no way this brother is selling 5 CDs for $200. So when me give him the money, hear him. What I do? That now work. And then he translated into American dollars and said to me something like it's $10 or $20 for 5 CDs. So I say, the whole of my pato just come out, I say, bro, why you tell me, say, 2 bills? And then you translate money from American. You tell me about American dollars and I translate. Him say a $2 American him did a talk. Right? Per CD. And then him translate back and forth. And I say, him say, oh, because I think say you did a one tourists. I say, me look like tourist to you? Him say, bro, it's just a slang. It's just the way I always say it, I end up feel sorry for him, but I was so pissed that he did that. I felt sorry for him in the end. I was like, you know what? Next time you see me out there, so just talk to me in a Jamaica. Tell me Jamaican money, how much for your CD them. Because me not pay you up on roadside in a US dollars. A Jamaica with it. And you sell stuff in a Jamaica. So tell me Jamaican dollars amount, so me can pay you in a Jamaican money. And inside, me go get some change just now, you know. Because me I wonder to myself, how you fair sell CD, 5 CD for $200. Anyway, I buy all I CD them when did have and give extra money on top of it, you know. But I just wanted him to know, like, when he see not just me, but when you say we out there, stop talking to us in American dollars amount. I hate when they do that. Stop talking to me in American dollars amount. A Jamaica with it. Talk to me in a Jamaican amount. But that for show you where we're at now. You know what I mean? Anyway. Lionel Messi is in Jamaica. I will just do this one fleetingly. Lionel Messi, the great footballer, lands in Jamaica. If I one thing me know about Jamaican people, you see, why them love white people from foreign. But anyhow, treat all your guests good. Lionel Messi is in Jamaica. Me see them release a video this morning. See him there? The goat. See the goat there? See the goat there? See him there? Argentine football player Lionel Messi is greeted and presented with a Bob Marley souvenir t-shirt by Sport Minister Olivia Babsy Grange at Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston Wednesday night. The World Cup champion arrived in Jamaica with his Inter Miami club squad for the second leg of their CONCACAF Championship Cup round of 16 tie with the Jamaican club Cavalier FC scheduled for National Stadium in St. Andrew Thursday night. That's going to be an event to be at because soccer is a big thing in Jamaica. We call it football though. By the way, football is the #1 sport in the world, believe it or not. It's not American football. Soccer is the #1 sport in the world. The souvenir is a t-shirt, a Bob Marley t-shirt, has an image of the late, great reggae superstar Bob Marley playing football, which was his favorite sport. Now, I'm not going to play hypocrite here. I'm not a Messi fan. I'm not even a football fan like that. So I can't tell you who is who and who does what. But look at the importance of Bob Marley. Remember the other day when I was having a discussion when I said, how come Bob Marley hasn't been given his hero status in Jamaica yet? But they continue to use his name and they continue to use his image to sell Jamaica everywhere they think it matters. But they won't look at that man like a hero. You're going to meet Messi, who many hail as a football god. Lionel Messi. And look at out of all the things that you could have taken to him, look at what they chose to bring to him. A t-shirt with the late great Bob Marley on it playing football. Me not say no more. All I'm going to say is this. That slack, colonial-minded Jamaican government need to just come up off of it. Make me happy. Give Bob Marley his status on the island. The world sees it, and the world is wondering how come and why. And I will always say this on this platform every time we touch on this topic. I want the world to know that the leadership system in Jamaica, the government system, they don't really like. You see those people with the dreadlocks and stuff that you all like so much? This is for people outside of Jamaica. You see them people that want to call Rasta want to like so much? Call Rasta cool everywhere, you know. Rasta is cool everywhere. Their music is cool everywhere. You see them people, they're not really liked by the powers that be in their own land. And just recently when Rasta start make money fly out the world, more of them, and start gather up their resources and stuff more, you have the sizzlers and them kind of people there, that them start get little more respect, but them not really check for them like that, right? If you think about it, they're the ones who've been telling people in Jamaica for the longest, eat what you grow what you eat. They're the one who've been telling people in Jamaica for the longest, stop consuming certain things because diseases comes with it, right? Hypertension, high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, kidney failure, etc. They weren't listening to them. Then all of a sudden now, everybody want vegan, everybody want ITAL. ITAL is what Rasta call it, and all these things. It's just now, I give them little respect. And there was no bigger Rasta out of Jamaica than Bob Marley. So if they ever gave Bob Marley his rightful status as a hero, they would have, by virtue of giving Bob that, they would have bowed to the Rasta man and the Rasta people by saying, see them there, them good enough to be heroes too, right? It's hard for a system who has fought them so hard to turn back now and say they're actually really good people. I mean, good enough to be a national hero. Worse, them go put Bob Marley up there as national hero. When the youth them start dread up and stop cut and start burn herb, y'all go hear say, I'm following my national hero. Them can't argue back about it, right? Bob wasn't just about burning herb though. So if you follow Bob Marley because you want natty up your hair and burn ganja all day, then you don't know Bob Marley's philosophy, because Bob Marley was a brilliant individual. He was about building generational wealth. He was about taking care of all of his children, and he was about being here forever. I never know about no other heaven in the sky and all them something there. It was through your children that you would come and live again and again and again. Them I got tired to see me face. Yeah, that one there. And now you look around and you see like multiple Bob. Isn't it ironic how all his children carry his voice? It multiplied to rotted, right? So that was his philosophy. Now, I not just the bun herb part, but they would have you believe that's Rasta. Them just bun holy paganja and laugh, you know? Them high all the time and nothing else matters. Yeah. Give Bob Marley his rightful place as hero in Jamaica because he truly deserves it. I'm tired of see them use him image and likeness only when it's convenient for them, and then it's back to them business as usual. Messi just flew down to Jamaica, just landed, and you thought the best thing out of everything in Jamaica that represents Jamaica and Jamaican culture that you could carry as a gift to go give in front of these flashing cameras and TV was a Ross-clad t-shirt with Bob Marley on it to play football. If that don't speak volumes to you, I don't know what does. But look into that what me just said. All right? Moving right along. Our other topic for the morning now is coming on to talk about no Messi, because I'm not a fan. And I'm not a fan because I really don't follow football like that. And I'm not going to play hypocrite and act like I do. I know the stadium is going to be packed though, because, you know, a footballer would think a yard. And if I was there, I would be there. But I'm not. Push it in our face. BM says that's not culture. Yes, he's definitely said that. All you saying should have there were Messi land as a sports ambassador. All you saying should have there when Messi land as a sports ambassador. You saying have one thing I go on and you saying, but not even you saying them wouldn't use. Them use Bob. If I mean like you saying them couldn't ask me to do nothing, you know. None of them could ask me to do anything. Right now, if I was Usain Bolt, I would have just looked on everybody the same way and wouldn't want to hear nothing from nobody. I would just think you all conspired to do this to me. And I would keep it at that until them give me back my money. Don't ask me to show up for no event. Don't ask me to speak on your behalf about nothing. As a matter of fact, I've made up my mind because it's been too long now and I'm not seeing no progress and I need progress. So I'm going on my own chatting spree. And I would be telling the world. So you couldn't ask me to come nowhere, come greet nobody for you and nothing like that. But it would look good. It would look good. Messi lands in Jamaica and greeted by Usain Bolt. That would look super good. It would look good for the world. But after what they did to him, I wouldn't be surprised if he might think along these lines. Don't call me for nothing. I come where I want to be, and I don't show up where I don't feel like I want to show up. No more favors. Get the man back his money, man, and give Bob Marley what... Siddhartha T there, and give Bob Marley the honor that he deserves. That right there. PM Motley now prepares to lose her U.S. visa over the Cuba healthcare program. So for those of you who are behind on this one is going to be our last one for the morning. Besides, I will say we'll talk more about tomorrow about how for all of you who voted in the US, y'all are surely getting what the hell you voted for. I think the United States of America is getting gutted inside out. It's getting gutted from inside out. They just fired half of the Department of Education. And it is said that is halfway to closing it down. I want you to think about that. My last picnic, my baby girl. Right now, she is in pre-K. They said pre-K is not necessary. And it needs to go. All the other programs, incentivized programs, need to go. Leave for those who remain at the Board of Education, at the Department of Education. Maternal leave needs to go. You having a baby? Okay. Use your vacation days. We don't owe you anything. See you when you get back. Don't take too long. Your job might not be here. You know, I'm just sitting there just watching this thing unfold. And I'm like, yo, this is wild. What's wild? What's wild is the way how those who voted for who's in power now finds it easy to find an excuse for everything that is being done. That's what's wild. I'm still waiting to see some of them, besides the people who are crying on social media, I'm still waiting to see some of them show up in these streets and be like, this ain't what we voted for, man. I mean, yeah, I did vote for you, but this is not what we voted for. No, they're just going along with it. And you kind of have to think like, okay, so when is this going to be like, okay, stop. That's not what we voted for. And I'm afraid there won't be that point. There won't be that point. If the Department of Education shuts down, oh no, I gotta see some real frig go on. Remember me telling you. I'm gonna see some real frig go on. I have 2 heading to college in 1 more year. I have 1 who's about to move into campus in one month. The non-voting crowd and the T voters did a great injustice and things will never recover, said Charlotte's Law. That's it right there, Charlotte. That's exactly it right there. You see the one that we talk about? I didn't vote, so yeah, you were a part of the problem. And the ones them that talk about I voted, but I voted independent. Yeah, you're a part of the big part of the problem too. Those who voted for all this, though, like Audrey is saying, they are super quiet. Where are blacks for Trump? They are super quiet. Housing vouchers taking a hit. Food stamps taking a hit. Medicare, Medicaid taking a hit. Where are African Americans or for Trump, or where are blacks for Trump? I'm not forgetting nothing. I'm not forgetting nothing. I remember you called that woman. I'm not even going to say her name because I'm sure she wants to be unbothered and let y'all go through it because you were told. That great woman, KH. I remember how they styled her as, I remember them saying she's not American. She's an immigrant. Both her parents are immigrants, which was true. Both her parents are immigrants, but she was born here. Then I remember them saying she's not even black. She Indian. Then I remember them saying we ain't voting for her, period. I don't care what you tell us. And now I'm looking, right? And I'm saying to myself, you know, so all this would not be happening. All this would not be happening. It wouldn't. Look at what's happening. But look at who stands to get hit the hardest from this. That part. Look at who stands to get hit the hardest from this. I'm just going to sit and continue watching these episodes unfold to this series. I don't know what episode we're on. Every day you wake up is something new. And I just keep reminding myself we have 4 years to go because it's only been like 50 days. BM, there would have been no cuts. Half of the Department of Education gone. My man did it with no love either. Phone call. Y'all have so many hours to evacuate the building. Pack all your stuff, take all your stuff with you. Like, goddamn. I saw a white woman last night. She has been in the Department of Education for how many years? Must have 19 years or something like that. I think I saved her video. She has also been voted Teacher of the Year repeatedly, including last year. And she get one of those letters. Your services is no longer needed because it says something about along the lines of your service is no longer needed because there's like they can't justify how you being here would be of value to this organization. And she's like, wow, you can't see how Teacher of the Year would be valuable to this organization. This is a crock of shit. No, they don't get no payout. Some people were offered payout in another government, like the USCIS, not USCIS, the USAID people. Some of those were offered a payout. Unemployment lines are going to go long. You see what's going on with the farmers? You see what's going on with the farmers? Yo, hold on. Let me put y'all on to some sense. Because as much as I want to get into PM Motley prepares to have her U.S. visa revoked, let me put you on to what's really going on with the farmers. This is super important for you to hear. when I see all this, man, I'm like, who the hell voted for all this? And if you did, you must be somewhere kicking yourself in the ass right now, because I'm sure you didn't think it was going to turn out to be this. But you were warned. You were explicitly told that this is what it was going to be. You were told in details. I guess you just couldn't believe it, right? Okay, here we go. I want you to listen carefully to these two.
News that the USDA just cut more than $1 billion in funding from schools and food banks that was used to buy food directly from local farms and ranches. The local food purchase programs have successfully given small farms direct access to sell millions of pounds of fresh produce to schools, healthcare programs, and food banks, and hope to include childcare centers later this year as well. This has greatly benefited local food systems while providing healthy and fresh food to underserved communities. The loss of these programs will be significantly felt by rural agricultural towns, as well as communities that are starting to address food insecurity and chronic disease epidemics with local fresh food. The cuts to the Local Food Purchase Assistance Program and Local Food Purchase Assistance Co-op Agreement Program were directed under Trump's efforts to gut federal spending. USDA officials in the Trump administration said, quote, "These programs created under the former administration via executive authority no longer effectuate the goals of the agency." Slashing the programs contradicts Trump and RFK's Make America Healthy Again executive order issued last month. The MAHA order is supposed to mandate federal agencies to expand access to fresh food, strengthen local food systems, and enhance federal support for food as medicine preventative healthcare programs.
Hi, everyone. I'm Erin Martin with FreshRx Oklahoma. I advocate for local regenerative food to be included in food as medicine programs to reduce healthcare costs and improve chronic disease in America. We are urging all of you to contact your senators and urge them to reinstate local food procurement dollars. They have helped stand up our local food system and support our farmers, and they make up a huge amount of our farmers' income. This is directly going to ripple into food as medicine programs, into schools and healthcare systems, and people will not have access to local fresh food. And we know that we want to improve chronic disease and our public health, so make sure to call your senators today.
It's extremely important that everyone contacts congressional leaders, especially those in the House and Senate Agriculture.
Ain't contacting nobody. We could cut it right there. We could cut it right there. I'm not contacting nobody. Because a lot of the people who voted along them lines, they're about to get their medicine. Yeah. I said it before. I'll say it again. Now, I ain't mad. I'm not mad at all. It's time now for people to, we're grown-ass people. And when grown people do stupid things, grown people need consequences behind their stupid things that they did so they don't do those stupid things again. Yeah. So now is the time for those who did stupid things or a stupid thing to get the consequences that came with doing a stupid thing. The people that's doing the cuts, they don't understand what is hunger. Absolutely. But that was the first mistake of individuals thinking that billionaires cared so much about you and your life at your level. That was the big mistake right there. Good luck. Good luck. I don't know what else to tell you. But hey, there's so much going on in this area. We will need a whole nother morning just for what's going on. I think we need to do that one of these mornings. Just all of what's going on in America, all the changes that have been put in place in the last 50 days. It's been 50 days in the last 50 days. Get everybody caught up to speed on what's going on because it's coming fast at us and it's from everywhere. And I can understand a lot of people right now being like, you know, head under a blanket. Oh, God, I don't want to hear anymore. Can we just get on with the 4 years already? Are we there yet? You know, it's one of those, are we there yet? I don't want to hear anymore. Every day is something else. But yeah, let me write this down. Let's do this. Let's do this. One morning of everything that has changed in the last 50 days. Get everybody on track. We're in the age of information. There's no reason for you to be out here not knowing what's going on around you, all the changes, until it just slams into your face, right? You need to know. So let's keep the whole community abreast as to what's going on. Now, I will also remain neutral, meaning you go ahead and be what you want to be and vote for who you vote for and take favor in whatever you take favor in. I'm not telling anybody what side to pick. I'm not fluffing the news either. I'm just bringing it to you just as it's unfolded. Then I'll give my personal opinion, not telling you what to do. All right? That's what we'll be doing. All right, let's head over back to the Caribbean now for this last piece this morning, and then we'll call it a day for today. Remember recently, right? Marco Rubio, who, by the way, holds heavy weight in the government now. Marco Rubio said all these Caribbean leaders, Caribbean officials, will lose their U.S. visas if they continue to work with the Cuban doctor or the Cuban medical program, which doctors and nurses from Cuba come into the Caribbean and administer help or work with us, right? Some of our leaders, I felt a way the other day when so many Jamaicans was like, it's time for, okay, so I bet our Jamaican leaders are going to stand by us and they're going to stand up and them go say, and I had to point it out, like they already jumped ship as soon as it was announced. They didn't even say, let me think about this a little bit. Let's see if we could talk to them. That's what other countries were saying, like I believe it was Grenada. Grenada leader said, I think we're going to have a conversation surrounding this. He never said he's going to jump ship. Jamaican Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, said, I guess we're going to have to start looking to Nigeria and Philippines and China for right away. Right? My visa? I'm sorry, Cubans. Nice knowing you. Okay. PM Motley prepares to have her U.S. visa revoked over this Cuba Health Program thing. Now, y'all know who she is. Bridgetown, Barbados. Barbados Prime Minister PM Motley says that she is prepared to give up her United States visa, have it revoked, as she urged Caribbean community, CARICOM countries, to ensure that they are able to explain what the Cubans have been able to do for us as they seek to defend the Cuban Health Brigade program. This matter with the Cubans and the nurses should tell us everything that we need to know. Barbados does not currently have Cuban medical staff or Cuban nurses, but I will be the first to go to the line and to tell you that we could not get through the pandemic without the Cubans, the nurses, and the doctors from Cuba, she said. See, her country is not even as dependent on them as Jamaica is. And yet still, she's saying, I'll be the first at the front of the line. The United States has raised questions about the program that CARICOM countries have insisted has benefited the region significantly. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced recently, like I just told you, that Washington would be expanding existing Cuba-related visa restriction policies that target forced labor linked to the Cuban labor export program. This expand policy applies to current or former Cuban government officials and other individuals, including foreign government officials who are believed to be responsible for or are involved in the Cuban labor export program, particularly Cuba's overseas medical missions, he said. Rubio, who is ironically the son of a Cuban immigrant who left Cuba in pursuit of the American dream, said in a statement that was posted on the U.S. Department of State website that the new policy also applies to the immediate families of those people who are supporting the Cuban program. So, if Dr. Christopher Tufton says, I don't want to hear nothing from y'all, we work good with these people, I think they need to stay in place, and the U.S. says, okay, stay your ass in Jamaica, give us our visa, shoot, take it. Then they'll say, your wife, give us hers. How many kids you got? Oh, they all have, yeah, give us theirs too. Now your whole family can't fly to here. Go fly somewhere else. That puts somebody in a corner. That puts somebody in a corner to where they're like, should I give up my stuff for these Jamaican people or, work with the people then? That's why I said in the video that I did, we're about to see who's willing to put their neck on the chopping block for their people. The department had already taken steps to impose these visa restrictions on several individuals, including Venezuelans, under this expanded policy. The Antigua and Barbuda, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago, those prime ministers have publicly expressed their support for the Cuban program, while Grenada's Foreign Minister Affairs Minister Joseph Andal said St. George's not only has a legal, moral, and ethical obligation to stand by the people of Cuba, but that it should avoid being opportunistic or transactional as it pertains to their relationships between two countries. In other words, don't use them when it's convenient for you, but as soon as somebody else comes along and says something about them, you throw them under the bus and move on to somebody else. Mottley, the latest CARICOM leader to address the issue, said that she would be the first to inform the world that the Cuban health professionals have been paid the same thing that we pay our Bayesian professionals, and that the nation was peddled, not just by government in the US, the notion that they're not being paid properly and they're being starved out and, housed in messed up conditions and all this, being used. That notion was being peddled by the US. But the previous government that we were involved in human trafficking by engaging with the Cuban nurses was fully repudiated and rejected by us. Now, I don't believe that we have to shout across the seas, but I am prepared, like others in the region, that if we cannot reach a sensible agreement on this matter, then if the cost of it is the loss of my US visa, then so be it, she said. But what matters to us is principles. And I have said over and over and over again that principles only mean something when it is inconvenient to stand by it. Everybody can stand by principles when it's easy to say and there's nothing to prove. But when it becomes inconvenient to stand by it, are you still going to stand by it? Now, we don't have to shout, but we can be resolute. Mottley is the Caribbean's only female head of government, and she said that she is looking forward to standing by my CARICOM brothers to be able to ensure that we explain what these Cuban doctors and nurses have been able to do for us, far from opportunity or from approximating itself to human trafficking, has been to save lives and limbs and sights for many of Caribbean persons. That's what they've done for us. Now, Dorothy T says, this is pissing me off. They have no right. Need to send a message to these spineless Tufton. Like I said, I'm not fluffing the news. You can go look. It's in the Jamaican news. Our guy is one that's already looking elsewhere. He's not even in the stand-up part of it. He's already looking elsewhere. Yep. Well, I guess we're gonna have to start looking to Nigeria and and yeah, I guess let's see what we can find in the Philippines and other places. That means he's ready to throw the Cubans under the bus. Right? Sayonara. You gotta go. See ya. Thank you for your service, though. But we're in a tough spot, my brother. See y'all down the road. We talked about this before. And we talked about, because as far as I know, I've known Jamaicans and others who have gone to Cuba for treatment when they couldn't afford it anywhere else. I've known Americans who have gone to Cuba for medication when they couldn't afford it anywhere else. Now, what if Cuba says, okay, you're going to treat us like this. This is what we're going to do to you. You stay where you're at, and we'll stay where we're at. Where would that leave us? There are students right now in Cuba studying. If Cuba empties out its universities and sends them students packing because of this deal right here, all those students are going to have to find tuition to match the alternative institutions they're going to have to choose in order to finish their studies. Audrey saying, I already sit down for piss. so what to expect? Oh, man. And the times are getting dangerous, people. Remember when we talked about this for a long time ago, we were telling people, say, be careful when you step on social media. Because, you could not take a flight. You reach an airport, somebody pull your phone, say, open your phone, and gone in your something, and next thing you know, you're denied or paperwork you have, taken away from you and you're sent back or any kind of stuff like that. So we have to be careful of the things that are being said, right? We're in a time now where even speaking on this topic could be remixed to make it look like you're involving yourself in anti-American rhetoric. And if you're anti-American, you shouldn't be here. I'm going to end this morning by going back to the video that we put up yesterday about green card holders being arrested and processed for deportation. So, check it. I'm not surprised, but it's crazy to see the herd move. It's crazy to see the herd moving. That herd mentality, it's crazy to see it, to witness it moving. I see some Jamaicans saying, well, send them back. I'm a green card holder, and I'm never going to get into that kind of trouble because I follow the law. And I do the laws of what my green card says. People, we're having a look at green card. Listen to me. Stay out of everybody's business here. Because I know a couple of things for a fact. And one of them I know is this. Almost everybody I know that has a green card wants to make it to citizenship. There are opportunities abound that you want to be able to take part in. Nobody make your head full up on this warrior spirit in you and you're going to jump in a people business and start on social media, not just on the ground in protest, social media as well. You're monitored there now more than ever before. So watch which flag you fly by your social media site. Free I stand with. You understand? Be careful. Be careful. I fly the Jamaican flag because that's where me come from. I'm not think we in no trouble. And I have one behind me that's split between half Jamaican and half American because born in Jamaica but raised in the United States of America. Stay close to the both of them. That's about it. when you should stay in your lane also. That's just my advice to you. It's getting pretty sticky out here. I know everything we can say. Payaso. Who have sense, read between the lines. If you see. So there were people on there on the video saying, you're putting out false information. Them not arresting and deporting no green card holders. You must put context to it. You big idiot. You can only use so many words for a headline. The context to it is in the video. You must put context to it. Like a woman said yesterday, nice tribute to Cocotee, but you should have talked less and play more music. You big idiot. How if you play more music? The music is actually copywritten. So may have to be skillful as to finding material that is not copywritten to even pay a tribute to the man. Right? You should have played more because you talking so much just take away from the whole video. I said, I said goodbye to the man, you know. And you vex with that because you want more music play. If you want more Cocotee music play, go play the music after we're done. And you can play music whole day uninterrupted in your car, in your house. Yeah? Back to the green card something. If you have a green card, stay out of everybody's business. You're not taking no side nowhere. You're not flying no flag nowhere. Take my advice, you know. You're not taking no side nowhere. You're not flying no flag nowhere. You're in the United States of America. Big up the United States of America. Yes, so you're there. And left it right there, so. Keep your personal, whatever the hell you're thinking, to yourself. Now is not the time to put on your Superman cape and fly out here talking about I try to save people and I'm standing on this and I'm standing with that. If you do, and the consequences befall you, me no want to hear nothing from you, because me did warn you. All right? We're going to leave it right there so this morning. If you don't understand what I'm saying, watch that video again and listen carefully. Yeah. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Continue this intelligent conversation or chain of conversation. And I will take one last phone call before we get up out of here. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yes, SouFLo. I know.
Good, family. How you doing?
Doing well.
All right. Talk to us now.
Yes. The whole thing about Cuban doctors, man.
The whole thing about what?
Cuban doctors. This administration have had to own this thing. The same thing in Venezuela, stab them in their back, you know, with petrochemical oil in the previous Trump administration. They were giving Jamaica cheap oil to refine.
Okay.
And when Trump came in, Trump told them to take away Venezuela shares in petrochemical. And I don't know if it's the same thing, you know. After Venezuela saved us with cheap oil for years, you know. This guy has no spine.
So, when it comes to what you're doing, basically is just showing us his track record, right?
Yeah.
So basically, we have a prime minister who's going to do what the president of the United States of America says or signs off on, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so long story short, see there. With that said,
yes,
we're going to cut it just this morning.
Sure.
All right? All right, my brother. Manners and respect to everybody tuning in. Some things we have to keep short. I would love to say a lot more, but like I said, be careful. Be careful. If you notice, I've been warning for years. If you notice when I warn and anybody who do the opposite always end up running one place on one part, just be careful. I'll catch y'all on the next video we do here live, or look out for other contents that are uploaded to this channel. All right. Big up on yourself. One love. Be good. Regardless of all that's going on, still keep a smile on your face and keep a light spirit. No need to travel around burdened down and heavy. Life is short, no matter how long you live it, right? My granny, Miss Ruby, said, be good. If you can't be good, be careful. But it's best to be good. My grandfather, right next door, Mas Clevey said, I will see you tomorrow if God spare my life. Uncle, if God spare my life, I can see you tomorrow. Not if I spare my life, because I can't spare my life if God spare my life. All right? One love. I'm out. Peace.